You're listening to ArTEEtude, a podcast with artists created and produced by Detlef Schlich, a visual artist and ritual designer, living and loving in West Cork, and best known for his essay about the cause and effect of shamanism, art and digital culture. Working in the field of performance, photography, painting, sound, installations, and film, he will dive and discover with us and a weekly creative guest into the unknown and exciting deep ocean of the creative mind.
This is Detlef Schlich, and today we dive into the deep and unexpected ocean of the creative mind together with a long old friend. He's drum composer, producer, vocalist, guitar, keyboard player, Klangraum artist. He used to have his own band Zikato, used to play at Steine, Scherben, but you can go in this Zeitreise back in the first part. We already had it there. Yeah, a lot of things. Dirk Schlömer, thank you very much for having you in this show.
Hello, Dad.
Hi.
Hello again.
Hello. Yeah, we had it already, and it was actually, I was singing that to Dominic, and I was singing "Hello again." Ich sage niemals hello.
For hello again. Howie, there you are.
Howie, yeah. Is he still
Howie.
alive? I don't know, actually. He probably is.
Yeah, he's. I guess so.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything in the last years, but I guess he's not that old. I guess.
I mean, I should. Howie, so if you listen to that, it would be nice to have you in this podcast. I think you would be a good host. I mean, you. I like him actually.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He lives in Cologne.
Does he? All right. So, okay.
By the way,
Howard, Pandemie, Howard, ich kann nimmie.
Come to me.
Yeah, come to me. Yeah, Pandemie. Oh God. Okay.
All right, man.
For that, we listen at the end of this show to Dirk's song. Not yet. We had in the first part, we spoke about Dirk's past. Well, this time Cikato, our things, what we have in common, and all that. But I'm not gonna repeating that. And go back to the first part if you want. It was nice. We listened as well to a song of Dirk's band, one band project. Now we're gonna go into the present and actually what's going on now with Dirk, and actually what's Dirk is living in Berlin. He's doing a lot of projects with you young people as a social worker somehow, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. My answer to this whole digitalization, when music is losing its loss, that's what we all know. It began with copying and burning CDs, and in the you say in English the nil years or what? From 2000 to 2010, in that time, downloading.
The first decade.
In the first decade, downloading came up, and you remember all this Napster thing, and when that started, I knew that my business is going down. I knew it, and I started
which business?
Well, recording, being a producer, getting money for making records, which is nowadays, I think, fantastic. When I tell you that even for records you don't know, I really got money in advance. You know, I got money to produce 10 songs or produce that band. I could make a living out of it.
Sure,
And my dream, my vision for being an older guy, which I am now, was to live in the countryside and have a nice studio and making enough out of that. But that's not possible because records are not recouping anymore the costs of Everybody's doing his own records in his home studio. Going
When
for
when
a
did
biggest-
it when did it start? When did it start?
Yeah, in the first decade, I would say. At that time, you had the CDRs, people burning their own CDs, copying CDs in the same quality, which is the
Sure.
difference to the music cassette of the 80s, where you lost the quality after 2 or 3 copies. You know what I mean? It
I
was
know,
it
yeah.
was there was a lot of hiss on it.
I was happy
But
as
now-
a DJ. Yeah.
But then with the CD, it began that you can copy music without any loss of quality. So, and that carried on with the downloading thing, where you could, without any money, Napster, download anything. And then, of course, the next step was streaming, was Spotify. That's why I have a little, I'm fighting with that thing, Spotify, because... You know, when you release a record, okay, when you're the Rolling Stones or Radiohead, it's not the problem, because still you have enough people to buy the vinyl, to buy the CD, to download it, and so on. But when you're on a step below, you have to really look where you can, how to get people to buy the physical product.
Sure. Sure.
And
That's
and
good.
as soon as you're on Spotify, 90% of the people say, "Okay, I have Spotify. Why should I buy a record?
Yeah.
I can listen.
Sure,
I can listen to it anytime." Yeah. So it's just 10% or something that invest the money to the few euros for downloading. Yeah. So that's why I'm hassling with that a little bit.
But then even on Spotify, the money is not going to you, all, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I think many people, all the music lovers, they know that an artist is getting out of a play something like 0.0035 cent. So you need about 1,000 plays to buy your daughter an ice, ice cream. You know.
Yeah. I know. I mean that's. But
You need-
Bandcamp's supposed to be better, isn't it?
Bandcamp is a nice opportunity because you can listen to the music there. You can listen for free, stream it. But when you like it, you can buy it. You can download it with a cover, with credits. You can download it in CD quality, in MP3. So I think this is a nice combination to listen to it online.
Yeah.
When you like it, when you really like it,
Yeah.
please buy it.
Yeah. I mean, I think really more that nowadays, you know, I mean, because I started last year with my research and promotion, you know, and nowadays as artists like you and me, you know, so who are not considering themselves as the commercial artists. I mean, I'm not considering Dirk as a very commercial artist. He always did what's where he can stand behind it, you know. And if you listen in the first part to the podcast, you know why and where we actually coming from, or somehow our mindset, you know. And but as I started to research, actually through our glitch where we are in now, started to research how can I survive as an artist. I came deeper and deeper into the promotion thing, social media, Instagram, and which I refused to use actually in 10 years ago, as I started to study art and all that, because it was for me, I don't know. So I didn't feel well. I used to be a web designer, and I canceled that because I said no, I'm not, because web designing is more business oriented, and I'm more an artist. And I canceled to be a web designer because I said, oh no, I'm not a businessman. I'm an artist, you know. But now, since a year, actually, especially through the pressures, through this oppression, through this viral thing, I had to think again as well. What can you do? You know. So subsequently, I went back to my knowledge in social media. I said, okay, I have to do it. So now I start Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, especially TikTok is, I mean, very, very ambivalent and very debatable if you should use it or not. But I start actually to use it just in order to make Donald Trump angry, you know. So it's,
That's a good reason.
it was already a good reason, and you see, so I was right because then he left, you know. So
When you were on, he left.
and he was off, yeah. But for me, I mean, it is very ambivalent and as well to push you every day doing your promotion. It is a hard job, and that's the thing. What I realize now, so that we artists, if we are online, and if we're gonna do promotion on Instagram, for instance, there is a term called, is this promotion Insta-worthy?
Insta-worthy.
Insta-worthy. That means if an image is Insta-worthy, you know, then you can post it, you know.
Yeah,
I
then,
mean,
then
okay,
it's ready for the Instagram generation.
yeah,
Like-
and I mean, okay, for me, you know, as a visual artist, for me, it as well, it created a completely new platform that I realized, yes, Instagram is now your bloody fucking gallery, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if I want it or not, so what I gonna do is I post it. I mean, I learned beautiful people. I met beautiful people through this media, you know, and I mean that was the reason why I started as well. Then with my online gallery, with all this through pushed by the digital industrialization 4.0, you know. So we live now in a virtual normality, you know.
Yes. The thing is, as you said, when you do it all yourself, I don't want to, how to say, ich will nicht jammern. I don't want to hassle around. I don't
complain.
I don't want to yearn or complain. But, of course, the thing is that you have to somehow self-abuse yourself. You have to abuse yourself. You have to. If you start thinking in terms of this is a working day, this is an 8-hour thing, or okay, it never was an 8-hour job, a 9-to-5 job.
No.
But nowadays, you do the music, you do the lyrics, you looking for the photos, you're looking for the video, which is okay, normal, which is what it was about to be a pop musician. Okay, but then you start right from the top, thinking in terms of how can I distribute it, whom can I send it, how does it look like, how is it Insta-worthy?
Production distribution is a very, very common thing now, you know?
So you have to think all this in once, and this all falls into one thing. And as we had in our little pre-talk on Saturday, what it was, where's the time? You know, where's the time? When you're about 16 hours a day in front of a computer, where is your story? Where is your inner tension? You know, because you have to make experiences to write songs. What do you write about when you're online for 16 hours a day?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's what Spotify. That's what Spotify is asking you for. That's this interview with the CEO of half a year ago, which made people so annoying, so angry, because he said you can make a living out of Spotify if you're fast enough. You have to release enough stuff. If you release a song every week, you have enough to going on. But that's not what it's about. We all know that this is wrong. This is sick. Yeah? I don't write songs because I need a new one on Spotify to earn a few $100 or something. I write a song when I'm moved.
This is
when I'm moved inwardly. That should be the ideal way.
I mean, sure. So we speak actually about a hyper acceleration. You know.
Yeah.
It's a hyper acceleration.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm exactly. I mean, we are in the middle of that, sure. And normally, I mean, you and me, we are normally artists who should now live somehow already from our past, from our artwork, and create continuously something with that, and just not getting distracted with all that. But what I realize now, and I saw that now in the last 2 years when I was meditating about it, so I said, this is the only chance, and it doesn't make sense to complain. Where are all the artists gone? Where is like our dear Phil? He is right. Yeah, Phil, which I had in my last podcast was
Yes,
covering from the original song. It is still, as long as I can. I mean, I try to cope with the requirements of the economy from nowadays.
Yes, I try to see the advantages too, as you. I'm not working as much as you online. Yeah, I'm not that multi. I'm not that multi set up. I'm not editing videos, for example, and but I'm thinking, of course, about podcasts too, because you can tell stories to the people. That's very nice. So I try to see the advantages, but I think as an older artist, what this sounds like, an older artist, but I am. Yeah, it's no secret. I became
an experienced artist in his 60s now, because Dirk's birthday was
I'm 61
on
now,
Sunday.
yeah.
Happy birthday again, Dirk. We celebrated probably in the short roll 3 times. No, it was actually last Sunday. Yeah, it was last Sunday.
Yeah, 2 days, 84 hours ago.
And he was.
That's right.
He was celebrating with 2 masks and 1 dog.
That's right. That's all. 2 cats. I have 2 cats.
2 cats. All right. Yeah,
that's nice too.
I would celebrate with 2 cats, so you can see me running, because I'm allergic against cats. But nowadays I have here my if I hear it already, no, it's not too bad.
You have allergies. Okay,
it's not too bad.
I see.
It works.
It changes with the years. It changes. This allergy changes with the years.
It does, yeah. I'm currently I'm living here in an old cottage, and the old part is very damp, and I have a problem with humanity. Humanity. I have a problem with humanity. I tell you, with humidity.
Okay.
I'm getting as well misanthropic. I have a problem with humanity, and I really without the spray, I can't survive currently. It is really. I mean, in the next 2 years, I probably move, but it's lovely here. So it is the acceleration. Coming back to the subject, actually. So
yes.
So, and for me, if I wouldn't had this nature surrounded by, I probably couldn't live in this virtual normality so often online and because I need as well to be 10 hours away from the screen. But having said that, so I mean I've learned as well. I mean, the last 1-2 years I researched a lot. I mean, I wrote 2016. My thesis was shamanism, art, and digital culture, the cause and effect of it. So actually the combination of spiritualization and digital culture. So
yes.
So I was already through my research quite convinced that this is. But then with that we come as well. Then in the third part, in the future part, this is the future. I mean, we already have the future.
Okay,
now.
That's right.
A lot of the people still don't understand it.
Future science fiction was yesterday, so we're in the future right now. Yeah. But you're right; it belongs into the more or less into the third part.
Third part somehow, yeah. But I mean, if it comes to things like applications and that's the now, I mean, and that's the new shit. and how long this new shit will last. It is like if we're gonna go back and look into the last 20th century and the decades, how long the medias like television were on the main stage, it was not very long, If you measure that, if you take that already as an example, so you are and plus the acceleration from nowadays, and I mean me as a digital shaman, so I already have my visions, but for that we come in the third part, and I'm looking forward to speak with you about that as well. But if you look back, so what the medium is the message, so and which mediums we used to have in the 20th century.
It's interesting. I'm on Facebook. I'm in a Brian Eno fan group. Yeah.
All
Brian
right.
Eno,
Yeah.
The master of ambient music, of producer of U2, of Talking Heads, and so on. Yeah, he worked with Peter Gabriel, with David Bowie.
I know. I had David Ian Bickley in my podcast, and he used to do videos for Brian Eno Sound.
Great.
Yeah.
And a few weeks ago, somebody posted an article by Brian.
Yeah.
Where he really he played the bell, or he announced that the age of the album is over. Yeah. He said the era of this form of art of music used to be important and for many people, but this has changed. It's not so many young people that are waiting for the new album by.
I mean,
yeah,
it's
that's even
our generation.
That's even. It's even if we talk about big acts. Oh, why is the battery low?
What's
my battery is low? Why is that? No. Okay. Sorry.
Don't worry.
So, if this is already for global artists the case, the fact, then I ask myself, how can I or you create albums that people need to have, or enough people have the feeling they need it, and that's my. I want to make music that is relevant, I don't just want to make music that nobody needs.
Yeah.
I want to make music that people need.
Like what you hear so far? Make sure you never miss a show by clicking the subscribe button now. This podcast is made possible by listeners like you. Thank you for your support. Now back to the show.
I want to make music that people need.
I mean, or let's say it would be nice sometimes to create a song which is touching for yourself, I mean, I didn't touch my guitar.
Right.
Okay, we have every Monday our drumming group where we're just doing drumming, and sometimes I play the ukulele or so, but I didn't touch my guitar. I'm surrounded by such a lovely nature, and I don't get the mindset to sit there and to compose a new song,
Just listen to yourself and be surprised by a little idea or something.
Yeah, but I'm so involved with all this.
That's what happened. That's what happened with the Pandemic song, That's
because what?
It's just a little tune. That's what happened to me with the Pandemie song.
Yeah.
It was surprising me.
Yeah.
I was not. I didn't have a program, like I need to write something about Corona or
absolutely
or COVID.
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
It was just a little riff and just a little melody, which I liked, and of course reminded me of the Stones or something, of an early 70s song or anything like that. And then came up this idea, this Cologne saying "nimmie, kann, nimmie." Yeah,
it's a lovely song,
And Mary, I can't make it anymore to translate. And then it touched me. Yeah. And that's why I released it. I agreed to release it.
I can imagine that. It was not just to make a big culture carnivals hit.
Yes. It was just let out what is in you. Yeah. Put it out in a way. And it's in that sense it's just a soul song. It's a soul song that tells you you're not alone with that strange
Yeah,
feelings
yeah.
about COVID.
You see, I mean,
Yeah.
I wrote for exactly that reason, because we are okay. I wrote it already last year. I wrote an essay called the Neurogenesis of a Seahorse, die Neurogenese eines Seepferdchens. And
Sehr schön.
It w-
Nice.
it was an essay about me as an artist. I mean, that's the same what you did. I wrote it because in March last year, because I wanted to know what happens. So in our glitch, what is going on now? And so I wrote from my artistic perspective about myself. 4 pages essay. What happens, why it happens, and how I can get out of this, you know. So and the neurogenesis of a seahorse is actually, the seahorse is the global part here somehow in the middle, and it's responsible for your good feeling and for perception wise, and it looks like a seahorse, and to get a neurogenesis, you have to eat blueberries, nuts, and mackerels and all that, you know, in order to get a positive feeling.
Stimulate that. Yeah.
To feed that, you know. So that was somehow my starter, you know. So that I have to, and then as well I was philosophizing about that, sure, you know. So and like I say, that was from my heart. I still didn't publish it. That's the thing. I still didn't publish it, you know. It was for myself. It's still there. I made artwork out of it, and I didn't publish it because, and that is, you find that already in the essay as well. I didn't want to. I knew already that thousands of people will use the subject to speak about it, you know. So I didn't publish it because I didn't want to speak about it, you know. But okay, now we have this song. And normally I try to avoid a little bit to speak about the pandemic because it is so oversaturated already. You know?
Yeah. Tiring.
But what I like from this song is exactly what you already mentioned, that it is not over intellectualized.
No, it's not judging or something.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
that's necessary.
It's just
That's
telling the feelings that you have or I have about it. This is this strange feeling that what can I do?
Yeah.
How can I get out of this?
And I think this is an attitude because this is necessary, you know. So this all this judging and all this putting into camps and all that, you know. It really paralyzes. It really split our society so much, you know. So which is really not good, you know. So and
no,
I mean maybe we will come in the third parts probably as well somehow into this what can happen as well, probably as we will speak in the third part about how we can survive as an artist. Now in the second part, like I say, the song is great, it's lovely. It is still a way to deal with issues. I would like to do that more as well somehow. But like you already mentioned, the time and just calming down for that is very difficult, especially. But I must say, okay, so that's not true because I haven't said that. Okay, I did my video installation about transhumanism, Transaudience Tragedy, in 3 parts. Very dark subject as well, and there we come to what we have in common again as well. I work with the original sounds and make somehow klang collages, sound collages out of it as well.
Yeah, field recordings is the word, huh? Field recordings.
Field record?
Recording outside.
Yeah. You can say field record. No, but I used actually because I was filming already in the studio, so and I used the original sound as well, and I made somehow philosophical echoes, an echo of an echo. I was storytelling already with the sound. What happens in the next second? Sometimes, you know. So I was playing with that as an immersive installation, sound installation. So similar. I really like your thing from Berlin, from Raumklang.
Klangraum.
Klang im Raum. Yeah.
Klangraum Berlin. Yeah.
Klangraum, yeah. Klangraum.
Yeah.
Where he it was he used as well collages and sound field recording, like I mentioned, and I think you used the alarm from the police, and you changed the pitch and
for example, we used the bus door as a bass drum, and we used sayings of people. Just by chance, you get just by chance.
Yeah.
No, nein, Schatz, das können wir aber nicht mal. Where the mother is talking to the child, and making a chorus out of it, like make it a hook line, or things like that. Of course,
that was very nice. I really liked that song, and I must say, I will mention that to Michael Fernstrom, a friend of mine. He used to be my podcast as well, and he was a lecturer. He did his PhD in some very special sound installation things, and so he in Limerick, and he was their professor for 25 years in sound and art, in Limerick. He's living now here in Ballydoyle, and I had him already in ArTEEtude number 16, 15 or 14, very interesting person, and it came really into my mind as I was listening to your stuff. We guys, we really should do something together, and I'm convinced that we will find the time to do that as well.
Yeah,
so I'm already
sounds interesting.
working in my head somehow. I mean, what I would like to do is, if this glitch is over, and that's now, it's actually already the future, but I just mentioned it short. So I would like to do in the West Cork hotel a huge ArTEEtude meeting, where everyone present one little song, and the benefit of it. I would like to do one day in Clonakilty a racism, an anti-racism thing. Against racism, where I bring all the refugees together with the locals, with us artists, somehow like this, so a project like that, because it's ArTEEtude, and ArTEEtude has still an attitude in the back going on, so.
Great.
Cool. I would say we are already quite far now, and we still have a third part.
Yes.
I would say we play now your Pandemie song.
Yeah, we talked about it, and let's hear it. Huh?
And we
mean?
We listen now to the studio version, and dear guys, enjoy Dirk's Pandemie song. Do you want to say anything to the song now before I play it, or?
No, we talked about it, and I think everything is said. It's in Kölsch, in Cologne dialect, and I like my voice very much in that language.
Yeah, sure.
It's a surprise. Have a try.
Okay, so listen to it. See you soon. Bye bye.
Silvester ohne Knaller, Prosit Neujahr und nix mit Fastelavond. Das ist doch nicht wahr. In Köln sagt man ja, das kütt wird kütt. Aber küttet wird kütt, der meiste jetzt nicht. Pandemie, Anemie, ich kann nicht mehr. Nix hebt ab, ich komm schlecht drauf, was will ich sehen? Anemie, Pandemie, ich kann nicht mehr. Anemie, es geht mir nie. FC im Stadion vermissen wir sehr. Das ist jetzt wirklich schon eine Ewigkeit her. Shutdown und Lockdown, wann hört das uns ab? Ich krieg der ganze Stress nimmie in meinen Kopf. Pandemie, Anemie, ich kann nicht mehr. Nix hält ab. Pandemie, ich will nie. Ich träum vom Vieren, Jung, wat haben wir Spaß. Und vom Flanieren und der Schilderjas. Ich träum von Köln, wie es dann uns wieder weht. Wir klimmen ob der Dom und singen das Lied. Pandemie, Pandemie, ich kann nicht mehr. Nix hält ob, ich komm schlecht ob, was soll ich hin? Pandemie, Pandemie, ich kann nicht mehr. Pandemie, born to be free.
Ich kann nicht mehr. Pandemie, ich kann nicht mehr.
Nix set op, ich komm schlecht drauf. Was soll ich hey?
Yeah. Dirk, thank you very much for having you in this show. You guys, you can find everything in my description about Dirk on Facebook and on Spotify. Dirk Schlömer.
Bandcamp
as well, and so that's not a problem as well as I started with my thing here with my online gallery, with my t-shirt. I have actually, and that's probably soon as well, another thing. I started here with ArTEEtude collectors
Great.
cups. Is it right?
Item.
Right, collectors cup. And Dirk will be for sure then as well then on one. This I started actually with number 22. You are number 24. 23 is Phil's already. They are done. I still have to work on the promotion and on all the merchandising things. And so after our talk, but that is just one thing where I try to bring art, podcast, ArTEEtude together. So that's the way. So, and you can find that on ArTEEtude.com. There is my online gallery, and you can find there anything like this, and everything is made by myself, and the podcast is there as well, where you can listen to Dirk, but you can listen to it as well in Apple and Spotify, wherever. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Thank you, Dirk.
Thank you, Dad.
Bye.
Bye. See you.
You have listened to ArTEEtude, West Cork's first art, fashion and design podcast. ArTEEtude, never so close again. That was too close.